Sessions with Mary Jane.
Welcome back. It's Reena Ezra, Jordan Fried, and Brendan O'Brien.
What's up, what's
with
up?
another special guest.
Also, it's the 420 extravaganza.
It's a very
Oh,
special
yeah.
episode, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, we smoked some, what did we smoke?
Pineapple Express.
oh, look at that.
In honor of the most popular weed movie.
Yes.
Probably.
You'd say that's the most popular.
Yeah.
It's up there, yeah.
Next to like Reefer Madness or I don't know.
Yeah. But
I'm confused.
our guest today is sitting right next to us here, and they also partake in all these fun activities. Thank you for being our special guest, Beccah Crabtree on Sessions with Mary Jane. How you doing, Beccah?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Brendan?
Good. Beccah came all the way out from the city to the vague city to come to New Jersey to be here with us. So thanks for being on the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So how you feeling?
I feel good.
Good.
I
ready?
feel relaxed.
Good,
I
awesome.
feel...
Cool. Because you know there's a challenge coming up.
Yeah,
So now how do you feel?
yeah. I mean, I feel prepared.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe not. I don't
No,
know
you-
what the challenges.
You can feel prepared because I think you will be prepared for this.
Yeah.
Yes. So
think
Jordan,
so.
do you want to give Beccah her challenge?
Yeah, wait, hold up. Right now, I'm installing malware on Becca's phone so that she cannot use it for the next hour.
You cannot, yes.
All right, now it is
I didn't
Can't
installed.
look anything up.
It's standard procedure, you know. Yeah. All the podcasts are doing. They all give you malware before you come on.
Yeah. Okay. Now that the malware is installed, Beccah, we know that you are a visionary and a fellow blazer and a stoner. So for your challenge, we decided to have you name the works of another visionary and stoner across many industries, Tyler the Creator. So at
Tyler
your
Creator's not a stoner.
He's not.
Not?
No.
Oh damn, he just creates fodder for stoners, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow, this is
Yeah.
pretty awkward.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So we have to go
Fuck,
find
you just
Tyler.
debunked your entire intro.
I'm sorry.
No, we have to go find him now. We have to, and we have to
Yeah.
make him smoke weed and make this true. So,
Yeah.
but either
But
way, you
it's
are.
still his stuff. It's still his works, projects, whatever you have to list and shout it anytime it pops into your head. You can interrupt us.
Just like name songs or...
Just like things he's created, so like albums or other types
yeah,
of
actually,
projects.
well, what were you
It
thinking?
could be
Jordan?
across
It has
any
to-
medium.
Yeah.
I mean, start from the beginning. Bastard, the first tape.
Mhm.
Cherry Bomb, Scumfuck Flower Boy. Oh, sorry, Wolf. In between that was disrespectful.
That was sorry, Tyler. Sorry, Tyler fans out there.
And then Igor, and he's done all kinds of music videos. His clothing line, Golf Wang.
Mm-hmm.
His festival.
Also, we're
Kind of
gonna
disrespectful that I didn't think of that.
That's good.
Now she wants to go through all these now.
Yeah, Becca's going for the
Oh,
game.
sorry. I thought that's what we were supposed to
It
do.
is. No, it's funny because there people have different like strategies. Some people like literally, like we said earlier, don't even touch the challenge at all. And there's some people who are like, no, like we're playing this game, like we're going in for
Oh,
it.
sorry.
No.
No, don't apologize. Everyone plays it differently.
No, I'm a big fan of people who like want it, like who are going for the goals. So
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you start forgetting things, and like, you know, with me as everybody who's listened to any of our episodes, you start forgetting stuff because of Mary Jane. So,
Yeah.
so you like that's a great strategy, and I never do that. I try to, but then I get distracted.
Yeah. Were you like a sports person at all growing up, Beccah?
I played, I started with basketball when I was in kindergarten. And then I played field hockey in 8th through 11th grade.
Mm.
And then I didn't play senior year just because I was lazy.
Mm. Was it like
which
the-
I regret. I wish I would have played my senior year.
Yeah. Was it like the pre-training, like the getting ready for the sport, or is it like you just like, didn't even?
Yeah,
want to be
that
on
was
the
the
team?
hard part. Like, that was it. Like, the preseason was just, like, not... And it was, like, right in the middle of my super, like, delinquent stoner summer in between junior and senior year. So it was just, like, not happening.
Yeah.
And where did you grow up?
In, like, the Harrisburg area of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Between Harrisburg and York.
And you lived there for your whole life?
Yeah. It's near Hershey, Pennsylvania, too. Hershey chocolate.
Yeah, been there,
Yeah,
done that.
yeah.
How many people were in your hometown?
I have no fucking idea.
Was it a big town or a small town?
I mean, kind of. It's just, like, okay, like, it was just, like, a normal town. I don't know. I guess it was, like... It was a normal-sized town.
What'd you do in the town to amuse yourself? What'd you get in trouble with? What'd you get into? Like what?
Being a delinquent stoner.
But that's general. Like what? Like led you to do? You don't have to specify.
I mean, I would have a lot of parties and go to a lot of parties.
Mm-hmm.
That was all we did. That was the only thing there was to do. Or we would like go to the park on a nice day, maybe.
Yeah.
Or go out to eat.
Sounds like 3 lovely things.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Not really.
the suburban lifestyle.
Yeah, it was pretty normal, pretty.
Yeah. So and then when did you think you were ever gonna stay in Pennsylvania forever or?
Absolutely not.
No.
No way.
No.
I knew I was gonna move to New York like when I was a kid. Like, my mom would take us all the time, and I was just like, all right, bet. Like, this is the place. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be.
What was the thing that made you like fall in love with the city or make you be like, oh, like, because everyone kind of has their own.
I don't know.
moment.
It was just like the fast pace, and just there's always something happening. City never sleeps.
Yeah.
I never sleep.
Yeah.
So.
It's enticing with insomniacs.
Yeah.
So. It was just a spiritual connection. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's definitely the place.
And where, in what area of the city are you in? How long have you been there?
I'm in Brooklyn. I've been there for 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
So how was it during the pandemic?
Pretty intense. Like, but we've quarantined in Brooklyn for like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 months. No, probably like 2 months. Maybe not even that. I don't know. It feels like so long.
Yeah.
But we definitely were there for a couple months, and then we came back to Pennsylvania. I have a studio like space that has like an apartment attached to it in Pennsylvania, right next to my parents' house. So my boyfriend and I went and quarantined there to just like have a yard and and just like fresh air. So. That was chill. That was cool to do for a while. But then I still was kind of coming back and forth from New York for various reasons for different projects.
Yeah.
And stuff, so.
Yeah.
So that was intense to have to do like the traveling back and forth sometimes. But I tried to just stay in, one place for, a long period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I'm good before I go to the next.
Mm-hmm. That's smart. Smart and safe.
Yeah.
So you mentioned projects. I know we were talking previously about what you're working on, but do you want to tell people like what you are studying and going for, like the specifics? Because I also have questions as far as talking about production in general, like which part of production do you gravitate towards? Because you get
Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of different things, but my favorite things, I've always wanted to direct, and I just in the past couple of years I've been getting more into like producing, which is definitely I have a knack for, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been like my 2 big focuses right now. I hate writing. I'm not a good writer, but I know I need to write more and get better at writing.
Did the pandemic help you at all with that, or just
kind of? Yeah. There were moments, and then there were like I've been in a super writing slump for maybe like at least 2 months now. Mm. It's been like intense and it sucks. But I've been also just so busy with other things that it's like I can't even think about writing my own shit right now.
Yes.
So which is like I would like to focus on myself for once. So I should probably make time for that.
Well, what do you do for that? Because there's so many other things that are like working on somebody else's stuff that stunts your creativity, your creative juices to flowing because you're so exhausted by the end of the day, and you're working on like the business aspect of being like producer versus the creative aspect.
Like which? What do you mean? Like which do I?
What do you do? How do you get yourself out of that rut, or do you just sink in it?
Born in a rut, stayed in a rut.
Yeah, I definitely.
Asking because I need tips.
As one in the rut,
I know you've been quarantined with me. I'm
I just like try to channel like my younger self before the pressures of adulthood strained me, and I just try to get back to my original creative state and the reason I wanted to go to film school in the first place.
And what was that reason?
Well, I decided, when I was it's probably 7, I saw Star Wars for the first time.
I was also gonna compliment your shirt.
And I was, yeah, true, I am wearing a Star Wars shirt right now. But I did actually, like, I saw Star Wars A New Hope. That was the first one I ever saw. Saw A New Hope for the first time. And I was like, yo, someone, like, got paid to do this.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to do that shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, ever since I was a kid, I just kind of knew that was what I was going to do.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been a fun ride.
Yeah. What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Probably A New Hope. I just like the OG, like, the classic, like, nostalgia of it. But,
Yeah.
So
but also Revenge of the Sith.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Great lightsaber battle. A lot of there's killing of children.
Sometimes I do say Phantom Menace though, and my boyfriend like hates on me so hard.
Okay, why does everyone
Phantom Menace?
shit on the first when they're doing 1, 2, and 3?
I am wearing a Phantom Menace shirt. Right
Yeah,
now.
you know the prequels are they're coming back around again because people like to hate on them for a long time.
Yeah,
and now people
why
are like,
do they-
okay, well, because like, some of the new ones have not been that great
Yeah,
either.
like
So.
I'm so upset about the new ones.
Yeah.
I agree. I do not. Yeah.
I could go on a rampage.
Yeah, you
I
can
think
if you
that's
want
fine.
to, but but if you don't want to,
I don't.
Do you
wanna-
watch Mandalorian?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. That's like
So
that's a saving grace. That's a saving grace for sure. I love the Mandalorian.
do you think because John Favreau, who's the head? Right?
John Favreau,
Right?
yeah.
And all those other
and
teams
just his
are
whole
doing-
team. He has such a great team of directors. Like yeah, it's
Mhm.
fucking.
And they're trying to
And
loop
Pedro.
George Lucas back in, and Pedro.
Yeah.
But they're trying to. So
Oh,
what
Pedro.
are-
At least you said Patron, and I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? Sorry, continue.
Shots on set.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
But I was gonna ask you then what you thought of the new stuff or what you thought of specifically J.J. Abrams stuff.
Oh no, I like J.J. Abrams stuff, but it's the other one. It's Ryan Johnson.
Yeah.
okay.
The other one.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm not particularly like a huge fan of where he took the story.
Yes. Okay.
You just wish you could
I
do
don't wanna
Looper and
publicly talk
give him
about
some
that.
advice.
Should do what?
But you what?
You wish you could like do Looper and go back in time and talk to him before he made the film.
Yeah.
If you could time travel, would you go back and tell Ryan Johnson, hey, should we just stop Ryan Johnson from
Ridiculous.
I would just say let J.J. Abrams handle it. Like,
Yeah.
it was just like, I don't know. It's fine. It is what it is. There's no changing the past.
Yeah. Although, maybe someday there will be, so.
Maybe.
Yeah. Do you think that? You think that we'll ever get to time traveling?
I just don't understand how that would ever work.
Yeah.
I agree.
I recently rewatched Avengers Endgame.
Uh-huh.
Tony Stark just like invents time travel in his living room. Like, okay, like I
Yeah.
don't know. I wasn't buying it.
Yeah.
I guess Mark Ruffalo helped him too.
What a great weekend. There's a cabin, just not Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. and Mark Ruffalo just hanging out in time travel.
Like they did some shit in the lab, and then he just went home and was like, he was like, Pepper, I got it. Like all right.
Tony,
He's
what
a
did you
superhero. He's a superhero. So.
I
sorry, that just made me think of Tony Stark, but it's Tony Soprano. Who's Tony Stark? Using those two worlds, and Pepper then starts acting like she's like, Tony, oh my god, what did you just build? What did you just do? And then it's like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's what Marvel needs is Tony Soprano. They need Tony Soprano.
One of my major character flaws is that I haven't watched The Sopranos the whole
We're in season 2.
Yeah, we just started fixing our flaws, so we understand.
Hey, you noticed them during the pandemic. Gotta polish those up. You'd be like, oh, I didn't watch this. I didn't do that. I gotta.
What do you think is the greatest TV show of all time if you've not watched The Sopranos? What is your like?
That's a really loaded question.
Okay.
No, okay, that's okay. Can I? Okay. I'm gonna spill.
And then
I'm
you can
gonna
also
spill.
have
I'm
your
gonna
guilty
spill.
pleasure favorite.
I'm gonna spill. Game of Thrones,
Okay.
Oh, yes.
but
He hasn't seen
season
that.
8, we all
Jordan hasn't seen
know we don't need to like
Talk about it.
discuss any hatred, but season 8, and that's all I'll say.
Yeah.
So that might be the thing that keeps me from saying Game of Thrones is the greatest show of all time.
Yes.
But if that weren't the case, then yes, that would be a great show.
Yeah. So if that's not the case, then what is the greatest
I don't
show?
know. That's hard. Okay, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh wow.
That's a very good pick. That's a very good pick.
Period.
But has there been a show that's been on as big as of a platform that Game of Thrones was? And do you think because it got that big is how it failed? Do you think because they're shooting in 8 countries, over 5,000 extras, 2 different teams shooting in different locations, meeting up, their production was ridiculous.
Yes.
And the money it took to make and what they were getting per episode, like...
They had the money. I mean, HBO had the money somewhere
Yeah.
to help them
No,
out,
of course.
I don't know. I mean, I think... I don't know. It's I don't know. Was it like they felt pressure from the fans to do a certain thing? I don't know. Like, fans were not pressuring them to do that.
No.
I don't know.
Thank you.
I don't know.
What did you say, Brendan? You told me this about the
with creators.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were about to do.
So the creators were signed on to do, I think, maybe 2 or 3 more seasons of Game of Thrones, because that's why it all felt rushed at the end, because they packed 3 seasons worth of a very dense show.
They were supposed to do a Star Wars show.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And now they're not fucking even doing it
Because they
anymore.
fucked up on Game of Thrones, so they get Star Wars people
Disney
like, oh, we don't want to hire you if this is the end of Game of Thrones, because it's that bad.
Exactly.
It's that bad.
So
Well, they're doing a bunch of prequels, so we will see if it's
Yeah.
redeemed through the prequels.
but
Right? I don't know. We'll see.
they had their chances.
Yeah.
They had their chance to.
Yeah.
It's an emotional thing
Yeah.
for me.
They'll go into
Game of
films. They'll go into films. They'll be given budgets
I
for one
don't
thing at
think
a
they
time.
should. I don't think they should go to films. That would just. I don't know. They could do a whole universe around it, I guess, but. I don't know. I think they should stick with HBO.
Yeah. Yo, HBO makes good shit, and they said they have the money to give people money to make a lot of these really impressive shows. So.
Speaking of HBO and streaming services in general, how do you feel, Beccah, with studios now? Do you feel like everything's going to be on a streaming service, because Paramount Plus coming out with theirs recently, or not so recently, but do you think everything is that's it? If you want to be a TV star or music or film star or whatever, or somebody in production, you have to be attached to one of the streaming services? Do you feel like they're the mega houses now, the making the shots and the studios are going to them to funnel all these projects?
I think they are the powerhouses, obviously. I don't know, it sucks. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, they definitely are the powerhouses.
Yeah.
What do you think sucks about it
it's
specifically?
It's just I mean, I love the theater experience.
Yeah.
I love going. I have my favorite theater in Manhattan is Regal Essex Crossing. I'll give it a shout out. And just going to the fucking Regal and the big reclining seats in the dark, the big speakers, huge screen.
It's an
the
experience.
snacks, it's a whole experience, and it's
Yeah.
one of my favorite things in life. So I definitely am still a proponent of keeping theaters around. But I mean, streaming services are also cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they've totally changed the game. That's. I
Do you
mean,
feel-
sure, we all use streaming services.
Yes.
Yeah, you're lying if you're out there and you're saying you're not.
I have every single one almost. So.
Do you feel Netflix is going to, or do you think it's at the top right now? I would see it as the top dog, but do you feel like it will be the top dog for very long?
Probably. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It just depends on what you're into. I wouldn't say Netflix is my top dog in what I watch right now. I watch a lot of HBO. I watch I watch a lot of Hulu because I watch a lot of Shark Tank recently.
Yeah.
I was going back to that from the beginning.
Yeah.
It's almost better to watch the beginning episodes because now you see if the companies actually did make it.
Yeah, right?
That's true.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm watching Disney Plus, my boyfriend and I have been rewatching all the Marvel movies recently. So I've been on a super Marvel high the past few weeks. Falcon Winter Soldier. The last episode is this week.
Yeah.
It's stressful, but yeah. So
I'm pretty sure I worked on that under a code name for one day,
wow,
the day before the pandemic.
Oh.
love that.
Yeah.
Where
it was
at? In New
a
York?
helicopter shoot in Teterboro.
Wow. A
Yeah.
helicopter shoot.
Yeah, the guy
you
was
were in
a
helicopter?
super alt-right Vietnam, like he's the #1 pilot in New York
my
guy.
God.
Who he was just like spewing all this Trump shit, like so like getting us ready for like the storming of the Capitol. Like you were like, oh, like now the military people who are like old military people want to like overthrow the government. Like now we're getting to the part where this is weird. Like guys with the helicopters hate the government, and like they can do whatever they want if they can fly ships. But yeah, it is what it is. Then coronavirus happened, and then
Damn.
he probably wasn't flying anymore for a while.
We were talking about directors earlier. Who is your fave? I have to ask because you say directing is your channel of choosing.
I like a lot of different directors. I don't really have one favorite. I like a lot of different things about a lot of different directors. But right now,
That's good.
I've been into like Taika Waititi, John
yes.
McKay, Jordan Peele, like all kinds of things. I love Jon Favreau, just like all the shit he did with Lion King and like Mandalorian, like it's fucking crazy.
And Wes Anderson, we heard was...
Yeah, I fuck with Wes Anderson. I do fuck with Quentin Tarantino, even though before we were rolling, we were having a controversial conversation.
Yeah, well, he's a controversial figure, especially in Hollywood. So
Yeah, he's definitely a controversial figure, but his movies are great.
they are.
Can't take that away from him.
That's true. Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know.
Oh, I was just curious.
What have you seen from this year that you liked?
Oh yeah, what are your thoughts on this coming?
Okay, wait. Can I have permission to pull out my phone and pull up my letterbox?
No. No, sorry, no, guys, has everyone given permission?
The malware is working right now.
I can't believe you guys are making me the police on this.
Wait, hold on. I didn't say anything, officer. Okay, I was just watching.
Yeah.
Can one of you pull up your phones and pull up my letterbox?
I'll pull it up for you. Plug for Letterboxd.
Yeah, all right.
I just started keeping really strict track of it, like this year, like January. Like I was like, it's 2021. I'm fucking recording all the movies I watch. I was like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it because I watched so many movies over quarantine, and I just like don't remember half of them. Like,
I was the idiot that did not keep track. I dropped off Letterboxd and didn't. Now I gotta go fucking back. I gotta everything. I'm like, damn it! Now I gotta remember shit.
Yeah.
But I am. Yeah, I definitely want to know.
What is your Letterboxd name?
No, is it not just Beccah Crabtree?
No, it might be.
In the meantime, don't forget Tyler Creator. You can list off whatever when it comes to you.
I hit a Cherry Bomb documentary. That was a film. His shoe line. I don't know if that counts as.
You gotta get the name.
Golf the Flute. And he had a Vans collaboration.
Cool.
And a regular Converse 1-star collaboration.
Yeah. How did you first get into Tyler the Creator?
Yeah.
Okay.
And how many times have you seen him?
Probably like. Hold on.
Too many questions at once.
And also, how many more times will you see him in the future? With Future.
And also, what are your thoughts on him and Jaden Smith? Okay, keep going.
Wait. Okay.
What's your favorite flavor of cake? Okay, no.
Okay. What was the first question?
I don't remember.
How'd you get into Tyler the Creator?
Okay.
Good one, Brendan.
The school bus in 7th grade. My friend we had assigned seats on the bus for a hot second, but even when we didn't, we were friends, so we would sit by each other.
Okay.
He lived in the neighborhood next to me, and we were just bros, and we sat by each other on the bus, and he introduced me to Tyler on the bus in 7th grade, and it was obviously Odd Future first.
Wow.
Because it was back in the day, and I think Bastard was out, and then I was just like, dude, this guy's insane. Yeah.
I remember I wrote for the school's newspaper in high school, and one of the older kids, he was in drama club. He was very much one of the coolest kids to me. He wasn't actually cool in school. He was probably seen as a weirder kid. But I remember when I was a sophomore, learning journalism, one of the first articles was him writing an article about Odd Future. Wow. And then I listened to Odd Future, and I was I can't believe somebody was allowed to write about this in the school paper. Absolutely insane that it was them doing
oh my
that.
God,
But the journalism teacher definitely did not know what it was, did not do research, because LimeWire probably was still around.
Oh my God,
maybe iTunes was a little bit up and up.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, LimeWire ruled the world for a time.
Ruled the world.
Mm.
Oh my god! Shout out Chelsea Leffler, my best friend. She put me on LimeWire in 7th grade.
Yes.
And how many times have you seen Tyler the Creator perform?
Well, now I'm gonna have to go back and edit that and take out her name so the FBI doesn't follow her. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's really intense.
Because I loved his suit and his wig, his long wig, both of it. We were at Firefly Festival. That was super fun.
Okay, the first time I saw him was at Afropunk in Brooklyn.
Mm.
And then, I'm gonna be forgetting some, because there's like at least 7 or 8. So I saw him at Panorama Festival. I saw him at Madison Square Garden twice. I saw him...
I love how she's recounting every single one.
Yeah.
You're reliving.
I don't know for the number, but you're going through them, so I like
Because I just don't know the
specific.
exact number, and now I'm curious of the exact number. So.
What makes you want to go back and keep seeing him over and over again?
Because it's just a different experience every time, and just like the new music, and just like the fan base is just like so cool. Like all the people there are always cool. Like, yeah, and just being the pit, dude. I just love myself a good mosh pit.
Yo, concerts, that is going to be the cathartic experience of a
I
lifetime.
know,
Going back to
bro, I
concerts.
cannot
Never. I will never. My height it's what makes it dangerous for me. I can't.
Reena got swallowed!
It would be very, I would probably die, actually, yes.
Reena's on the Molly in the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, that's exactly where I am. Yes, I'm on the Molly in the back.
I don't like Molly. I don't do like raves. I don't like Molly. I don't like drugs like that. But,
Well, I feel bad for you.
I'm sorry. People say that to me a lot.
Do you partake in anything besides the Lady Mary Jane?
I drink sometimes.
Nice.
And I don't really like to drink either.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just like to be sober and slow down on smoking a lot too.
Word.
I'm just like I'm gonna clear her head. I got a lot of shit to do. So
Yeah, gotta be productive. Also, I have your letterbox pulled up. So.
Okay, yeah, I forgot.
All right, so do you want to look at it?
Yeah. Okay. I just
Also,
gotta
my phone is so slow that she won't even be able to look up information on the internet, so I know that it's safe.
Yeah, but watch it like a hawk.
Yeah, no, I'm looking.
Okay. Starting from the beginning of the year, you asked what did I like this year specifically?
Yeah.
Okay, Nomadland,
Yes.
Minari.
Mm.
Yes.
I'm not naming every single one. I'm naming the ones that I really liked that were my favorites.
Okay.
Soul.
Soul.
Framing Britney Spears.
Ooh, yeah.
I rewatched Dog Day Afternoon. Classic.
Great movie. Yeah.
I liked Palm Springs. That was interesting.
Yeah, I like that.
I've been rewatching a lot of like Studio Ghibli.
Oh.
So those are just all across the board, you know.
Do you have a fave?
Thank you,
those?
HBO Max.
Yeah.
I don't know, Basic Bitch, Spirited Away, but I also love My Neighbor Totoro for some reason. I don't know why.
So weird.
I don't know why. That's just like the random one that I really like.
Yeah.
I just like do. Oh my god, I saw What We Do in the Shadows recently.
Oh, the movie?
Yeah.
For the first time.
For the first time! Like,
Don't
what
say
the
anything!
fuck? Why?
I haven't seen that.
Because our listeners are afraid of
It's not-
vampires.
It's not like...
Don't
I
say
was
no
gonna
for
say
me. We don't care about our
spoilers.
listeners. What about me?
I was just gonna say that I really liked it.
I haven't seen it.
And I love Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
Just watch Wilder People.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
Yeah.
I was referencing it this morning.
Ricky Baker. Ricky Baker. Yeah, that kid was in the new Godzilla and Kong movie. Actually, he's like grown
He's
up.
popping up everywhere.
It's been
Oh my
really
gosh.
probably brown.
He's in a
Yeah.
Christmas movie with Kurt Russell.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, where Kurt Russell is like action
He's
Santa
like-
Claus.
Yeah,
Wow.
he played an elf that became like a human. He has like this whole backstory.
great.
It's really great.
He's got a SAG card. Why not?
Yeah.
He's in the union.
There's money to
That
be
man
made.
some work.
Yeah. Becca, you are a fan of animation though, correcto? / stop motion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any faves in that category either?
Stop motion.
I love like Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Fantastic, Mr. Fox is fantastic.
And stop motion. I'm just thinking of stop motion. Oh my god, like animated films in general. Like I don't know if I have a favorite. I just love the form of animation. I love animated. I love regular show. On Cartoon Network.
Oh, yes, yes.
I just was that show recently came back into my life after a while. I hadn't seen it in a while, and then I found a Twitter account that was just like all these different clips of it, and I was just like, I fucking miss this show so much, so I started watching it again.
It had such substance.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah. Same thing with SpongeBob too. It's like those animated shows and like kid shows in general. Like you come back to them because they're like oh, it's even funny. It's like funnier in a different way sometimes.
It's also all about the characters. If you really make me attached, there's something about your characters, and these are just drawings, and it's just so great that it's just like wow.
I'm so attached to Mordecai.
People doing different voices. They're just so they just
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I started watching Phineas and Ferb over the pandemic because Reena's a big fan. Yeah, so it's first time, love it. So
that. First time, you never seen
never watched Phineas and Ferb.
I feel like he's never. So I was like, I feel like if you were younger, like a few years or something, like I don't know, maybe you would have like a better experience with it. I don't know if it's.
I don't know.
I mean, how are you?
I love it. I think it's so funny that it's basically the same structure every single episode, and then they just like find ways to change the structure. So it's like you always know that like it's gonna be what's his name, Perry Platypus is
and
like
Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
And they're having their own thing, and it's like super intense, and like it's kind of like Rick and Morty a little bit too, where there's like two things going on. Like one's like very simple and innocent, and one is like this like action packed like craziness going on.
I first started watching it because my younger brother, he's 10 years younger, so then I was watching what he was watching for just being in the living room with him. For whatever cartoon shows he was watching, and I was just like, some of this shit's good.
Some of this shit's good, dude. I low-key haven't seen Rick and Morty though.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't vibe with it. I don't know why.
I also have not gotten into it. Everybody's like, you have to, and I'm like, yeah, no, it's good when you turn it on. When like, I'm high and like we're talking over it.
Like if it's randomly on, I won't like still turn it off. But
oh, so have you seen on Netflix? What was Duncan Trussell's
Midnight Gospel?
Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, it's on
Check that
Netflix.
Wait, what is that? Is it animated?
So it's kind of like a podcast that he does.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yes, I have seen that. I have seen that. I have seen that.
Yeah.
I see what it's called. Yes, I've totally seen that.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's intricate.
It's really interesting.
It's different. It's very different. I don't think I've actually seen a show like that before. I don't think I've ever seen somebody, like literally take a podcast platform, like, audio conversation and then just create all these illustrations off of it.
Going back to the stop motion thing, because you have some experience doing stop motion, and curious what your in your head what your experience is like and what you think about that process.
My experiences have been very frustrating sometimes, but great, very rewarding. It's a very rewarding experience.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fun. I love just like being hands on. I love like having the characters in my hands and like. I don't know. It's just fucking cool. It's fun. You can just do whatever you want, like, without, I mean, I do it myself, so it's like I don't have to pay an animator to like do all this crazy shit for me. It's like I'm just gonna fucking do it myself.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like when you're creating or making films, you often would you prefer to like be very hands on, prefer to be the one like doing the thing that you need executed?
Yeah, but I think that's also a character flaw. I need to, give myself a break sometimes.
You like a lot of control.
No, not even that. Like I like collaboration. I like a lot of collaboration, but I also like when it comes to like producing, like I just like.
That's good. You can like keep people at arm's length when you produce them.
I mean.
It's harder when you're on set to like keep out of other people's business.
Yeah, I mean it's my job to be in other people's business. Obviously, like I don't know. It's just like, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I definitely enjoy collaborating with people I love. That's not really, the stress. It's just more like sometimes just a lot of things are out of your control on a film set.
Do you think that's the most like difficult thing?
Yeah, probably. Like when it just like when a fucking car alarm will just go off across the street for like 45 minutes. Or like just anything. It just starts snowing. Sometimes it just fucking snows.
What's been one of the coolest places you've shot, or what location
coolest places?
Yeah, that you've gone to.
Oh my god, hands down! I shot a documentary about a national park in Wales in the UK.
Oh, sweet.
And it was so fucking beautiful. It was like a beach forest. Like,
wow.
It was like you're in the forest and then you just like step onto the beach. Like, it was wild.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
How was Wales? What was it like being there?
It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful. It was awesome. It was really awesome. I stayed in this random little small town, Bangor, Wales. It was like a study away thing through Bangor University. And yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I saw over the pandemic, did you start your own production company?
I did.
So, like, I had a question for you when you were talking a little earlier. Like, you said you like to have your hands on everything. Do you think, like, you're going to stay kind of the indie path, or are you going to try to make your production company, like, big budget? Let's see if we get everybody in there.
What's the official name?
Crabtree Pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
LLC. I definitely like have to be realistic. Like I'm not gonna ever be able to be anything that's comparable to the big 5 studios that monopolize Hollywood.
You're starting now. You have 50 years.
Yeah, totally. But I also like I want to make money. I need to make a living. So I don't necessarily want to always be like little indie. That's definitely got to be the beginning steps. But I mean, anyone that makes movies wants to, see their movie in a theater and make a lot of money, so, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, once you get to that level, you would definitely be down to do, like, Star Wars-esque type stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Fantasy level stuff.
Yeah,
that's like, the end goal.
Kind of like I was saying earlier, like, that's why I went to film school.
So you go straight to sci-fi. Sci-fi is your...
Kind of. Like, I don't know, whatever comes to me. I haven't really been doing anything... Well, I guess I did do a short that was very sci-fi, but I just haven't really come across any scripts that at least that I like that are like that. And like I was just saying, writing is not my knack, so I haven't really, written a sci-fi or anything like that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Or some of the...
I would like to. I would like to force myself to fucking churn it out at some point, but it's hard.
Yeah. Do you feel like you try to emulate movies that you really like or that you really enjoy, or do you feel like it's like you don't even really think about the things that you love when you're making something?
No, I totally think about the things that I love, and I mean, I love the way like Tarantino will do like homages to old films, and like he is so influenced by other films, and like I totally like fuck with that and respect that, and I love that, and I do that sometimes too, but I do also like want to have my own voice, and I really want to just be my own thing without like trying to be anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. What were some of the things you picked up when you were at film school? Because you had kind of you've been to 2 film schools, or like 2 schools at this point now. So what are some of the things that you like wanted going into those experiences, and like what were some things you got out of them that you enjoy, or things that you didn't enjoy that you were kind of bummed about?
I enjoyed every minute of it. I mean,
what were the 2?
Brooklyn College, where I met Brendan, and NYU. Is where I'm graduating from in 3 weeks.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Wow.
NYU Tisch School of the Arts.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
So after almost completing NYU Tisch.
Wait, sorry, she didn't answer Brendan's question. Oh, did you?
Wait, what was the question?
What's your favorite flavor of cake?
No, what'd you pick up?
Well, no, I just wanted the name. Question,
oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, I just wanted the names of the schools. So for our listeners to know, they're not gonna know how you guys met or what college it was. But then he was just asked what you picked up from those schools that I enjoyed.
Yeah, I went to Brooklyn College for 2 years, and I learned all the basics. I met really great people, who I still collaborate with today, and.
Are they your team? Is that your team? Like
I have so many different teams right now, girl. Like, yeah. I mean, and I have like core people. I have like my production designer and my DP for two projects that I'm doing right now. Actually, they're both DP, or they're both on the same. They're both on both projects. They're like my dogs. Like they're my 2 mains. But I mean, I work with so many different people. I have a lot of different teams right now. But yeah, I went to Brooklyn College for 2 years, and I learned a lot. And then I went to NYU, and I learned a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I went there for 3 years. Unfortunately, one of them was mostly online, which was really fucking shitty.
Yeah.
But I still learned a lot, honestly, and I'm still meeting really great people, and it's still a very enjoyable experience, and I feel lucky and proud of myself for graduating with grades.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah,
especially handling the past year that you've had to handle. on that sort of medium, on that sort of. Which also, do you feel film is an editor's medium? Like, how much editing do you
Oh
do?
my god, I do way more than I would like to. It's.
But do you feel like that is you're making a lot of the final says or shot or calls or whatever? I mean, whoever
on my
the
own
director
stuff, or like on this music video that we're hoping to release it this Sunday. I have the final edit mostly, not mostly. Like I've been working with the artist that the music is for. Like he sat with me and we edited it together. Like you know, but he trusts my judgment. Like if something doesn't look right, like I'm gonna change it. And that's, that's gonna pop out. He gets that. So he's awesome, and we had a lot of fun doing that. So
do you feel like editors have a huge say, right?
Oh, yeah.
The
Usually, okay, that's a loaded question. Ooh, the lights just.
Yeah, I didn't know if I imagined that. I didn't see it. I thought it was coming from outside.
I think it was. I think it's something.
Yeah, there's planes. Planes going over.
Because the lights are off in the room. How high are you, Brendan?
High enough, I guess. That's high as that airplane.
Yeah. We're in between Newark, LaGuardia, JFK, and Teterboro, Trenton.
So many planes over here.
Love that.
Yeah. Mad planes.
What was the question?
Anyway,
editing. Editing is intense. I mean, if it's like my own stuff and I'm directing it, like at this point in life I'll have the final say. But I mean, then you get to like, you know, big studio films and it's like the director and the producer. Or if I don't know, if it's something like Disney, you know. Producers would have the final.
Yes.
But you know me, I'm the boss.
Yeah. You the boss.
It's good to be the boss.
It is good to be the boss. Yeah.
Sorry, Jordan, what was your there's another note or something else you want to ask?
No, I was gonna ask, you've been doing production in New York City now for about 6-7 years. How long? Pretty long now.
5 years.
5 years.
5 and up.
What is like the craziest like New York City production story that you've probably had so far? Because like it gets pretty hectic just like running around. I don't know how much you PA'd. I don't know if it was more just student projects and just the craziness of like coordinating with New York City permits and shit like that.
One. This is like just like a recent thing, kind of. I think this is why it was in my head. And I hope if my friend listens to this, he'll laugh at this and not come mad at me for talking about it. But my friend and I were on a location scout in like way up like Harlem, like there's like a big park. Fuck, what's that park called? God damn it, I can't think of the name of the park. But Spite and Dival Park.
Mm-hmm.
I forget the name of the area too, but it's like it's uptown. It's in the Bronx. And we went on this location scout, and he's like, I just had this vision for this shot in my mind of like these two kids, like it's like a story about like two like best friends or whatever, and then so he's like, I just had like this story of like these two kids that like they're looking out into the distance, like the water's by them, like it's just like this beautiful scene. I was like, cool, like, that sounds nice, like let's see where we can do that. And he takes me to this location that he like had in mind. I guess it was like a spot he went to when he was a kid, like it was like a sentimental place for him. So like that was cool. But so we get there, we're like, he takes me through the woods, and then we're on a fully all of a sudden I'm looking and I'm at a fully functioning Amtrak train track in front of my face, and like not the platform, like just the track, like it was just the track, and I was like, okay, and he just starts walking across them, and I was like, I don't want to walk across the train tracks. He was like, just do it really quick, and I was like, okay, there's fully a train coming.
Oh my god.
I just ran across the train tracks really quick, and it was really, really scary, and we had to climb under this rail illegally, and the train guy beeped at us for being in the tracks, and being like, what the fuck are you doing? So then we're on the other side of the train tracks, and he takes me up this little hill, this little like woodsy path, and then we're on the edge of a cliff that goes down into the Hudson River. Like or I don't know what river. Yeah, that has to be the. I don't know. I don't remember. I can't remember the geography of it.
Or the East River.
This is
I think it might be the East River.
What?
It was just like a fucking cliff, and like people were fully, these like 13, 14-year-old kids were fully cliff diving off of the cliff.
Oh
like,
my
in the water.
God, what?
And like it was a full cliff, and I was like, you want to put 2 child actors on the edge of this cliff?
Oh
I was like, dude, we're not doing that. And he was just like, oh my god, shout out to the director. If he hears this, he'll know.
Where were the parents?
There was no doubt or question in his mind.
Yeah, he was just like, yeah, like it's fine.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, this is like my production company. Like, I don't want anything to like do with this.
First
like,
thing you get, a lot of liability.
And it was like the first location scout we went on for that project.
Oh,
so it was just
wow.
like, this is like, okay, but
So did you end
we're
up
figuring
using
that
it?
out.
Oh, okay.
We're figuring that out. It's fine. But yeah, it was traumatizing. And then on the way back, on the way back, we came back across the active train tracks. And, and as soon as I like made the step into the forest again, like onto the other side, it was just like the wettest, sloshiest pile of mud on my nice new like cream colored shoes that were expensive and limited and exclusive, and I can't just like really go buy more. I just stepped in a big old sloshy mud puddle, and that was the cherry on top of that experience. And the shoes are forever scarred by that experience.
Yeah. Do you keep the shoes though, or are they?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
She has a good old toothbrush.
If only it were that easy with these shoes.
God damn.
Wait, what's the material?
It's like the same style shoe. It's not these shoes. It's a different color way of these shoes, but it's this like fabric-y type of shit. Like I don't know if you like the purple. Like so it's
kind
just
of like
this,
that netting.
Yeah,
whatever.
so it's just like stained.
Oh yeah.
And it's like tan.
That
It's
has
like
like
light
it's
tan,
netting
like
that has
cream
whole
color.
so the stuff got probably all up in there.
Yeah, it's soaked on in there.
Yeah.
Those are very nice shoes.
But I was
you're
able
wearing,
to
though.
clean. Thank you. I was able to clean the like
The bottom, yeah.
whatever the fuck that part's called.
The rubbery stuff.
Yeah, that was fine. But whoa, my bracelet's sticking to this.
Oh yeah, I have a magnet on the back of my phone,
Sorry.
so I'll have it in my pocket and then be walking by something, and then a metal thing will pull me. Because especially at work, there's a lot of metal surfaces, so I'll just be like in the kitchen and get stuck to the stove.
Oh my
sometimes.
god, what if it's other women's jewelry? You're gonna be the next dude on Next Door Brother where they talk about that.
Yeah,
There's a dude in our town where like all these, this is what boring like suburb people do. They have this chat and they're like, oh my god, guys, careful out. Like it's like they put in this what is it? It's not even a chat, it's a website or something, or it's an app.
It's an app, yeah.
But they
it's
have
just, like
like stuff that
wall.
comes up in town. Like people just talk about in town, and there's like one dude who's like
There's a perv. Yeah, there's a perv.
There's a perv on the loose.
and they were
for a
like
little
warning
bit,
you about
yeah.
this perv, and now Brendan, you're gonna be the next perv, and you're gonna blame it on your phone case. And they're gonna
That's a pretty lame excuse, you're right.
Seconds.
Yeah.
You better watch yourself.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
anyway.
yeah, is it better if it's on my hip and I go hip first instead, like I hip check them, or if it's in my back pocket and then I just like through my butt?
Your butt? I feel like it'd be better if it was your butt.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell them that also when it happens. Yeah.
Just not near your dick. Just don't put if your pockets go that deep and it's like beer, because then that's weird.
No, I keep my phone away from my dick.
You also can't make a phone call because then
Yeah,
you
it
might
takes
get
us to
somebody's
sperm
beer
counts and
and
magnets. Sorry, what was that?
I was saying you can't make a phone call either because you might drag somebody's earrings into his
Yeah.
magnet, and then he's like right next to somebody's
You
face.
got a lot of explaining to do.
I know. Yeah.
I've also never seen a pop socket that has a magnet.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's a pop socket. I think it just clips to my phone or
It's
to my
just
car.
a fucking magnet.
We're just spending so much time on your phone case.
Yeah.
It's just so
I'll take a picture of it and then
yeah, you gotta
send
upload
out
it.
to
Put it on that
people.
Patreon if people want to see it.
Yeah, yeah. People do want to see my broken phone case. Yeah, Becca, you have like a lot of very cool shoes. I know we talked a little bit about Tyler's shoes, but like, what's your favorite? Like, I guess other than Tyler's shoe brand or not including Tyler's shoe brand, what's your favorite shoe brand?
Can't go wrong with a good pair of Nikes. I love my UGG slippers. I love my Fendi slippers.
Wait, how long have you had the UGG slippers?
Oh,
Like this?
I got
is-
my first pair in Australia.
Oh,
Australia. I was in Sydney and I bought a pair of these beautiful slippers. I'd never had a pair. I've obviously had a pair of UGGs before, but
not
I never
slippers.
had these like amazing cushy slippers. And now I have multiple colorways. I got my first pair in January of 2019 when I went to Australia.
Damn.
And they were beautiful and they were pink. They were like orangey pink. Yeah. Love those.
Damn.
Love
I like that combo.
Yeah, and I have a gray pair and a red pair.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a black pair.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Yo, you've been traveling a lot
I was
in your life,
I was
huh?
about to say.
Kind of. I mean, when I was a kid, like, my mom's scared of airplanes, so shout out to my mom.
Yeah, your mom is the best. Your mom's the most amazing person.
She's scared to fly, so we never really, like, went place. We went to Disney World when I was in, like, 6th grade. We would go to, like, Tennessee when I was really little because my dad's family is there, but we'd always drive. So I never even left the country till I was in college, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was the stellar spot out when you went outside the like from Australia? You went to England. You went to like. I don't know
the
where else
stellar
you went.
spot, I would have to say Australia because that was like my number 1 bucket list, like just in life.
Sweet.
And then I just happened to have an opportunity to go there for
That's
a writing
great.
program. So I was just like, already, I checked it off the list early.
Yeah.
So
I
that
mean,
was
my
main
sister's
hot
was
spot.
Greece.
But now my next place, I really want to go to Tokyo.
Ooh.
Tokyo is sick.
I heard. I have friends who've gone there and they've
or
loved
like
it.
Hong Kong.
It's so funny when you like check off your spot early. Like my sister was,
Yeah.
her dream spot was Greece, and she did it, and she's like, well,
Yeah, so now it's like, what now?
Outer space is the new dream spot.
Oh my god, I want to go
people
to
are
Mars.
already getting their tickets. Well, do you
Yeah.
have $5.4 million? Because apparently that's how much a ticket's worth.
Yeah, just do a GoFundMe.
Wow, gold.
They had like 2 dads and like a grandpa going. And it's like
Wow.
to Mars. They're going to because they're trying to do commercial flights,
So
like
they have a
whatever.
gay couple though.
But
Yeah.
whatever. The old guy, the grandpa's gonna be blind by the time he gets to Mars.
Oh my god.
You have probably
Imagine being on Mars and you can't see. That's
yeah, that's
horrible.
gonna happen if you have to get like I would not.
That's scary.
I would be out, you guys. I wouldn't be. I'd be blind before we got to Mars.
I'm already fucking blind. I can't see anything.
Do you wear
Sorry,
contact lenses?
Sorry, I'm exaggerating.
Do you
That's
wear
like
contact
people
lenses?
know the experiences
I
of
was gonna say,
life.
Becky, you walked around very good for
No,
considering
I
you're
just
blind.
have terrible vision.
Yeah.
Wait. Do you have like contact lenses or glasses?
Yeah, I have some glasses. My dad.
Oh, have I seen you wear glasses?
Yeah, I just don't like them. I just don't.
And they're
They're
for
just so
distance.
annoying, and especially like with the mask, it's just like, oh, it's just annoying.
Yeah.
So I'd rather
You're
just,
preaching to the choir.
Yeah, I mean, I can see you guys right now, so it's fine.
Yeah.
What more do I need to see right now?
Yeah.
But is it blurry?
No.
Because all you guys are blurry.
Right now? Be
Really?
glasses.
Not with my glasses.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I'm not that bad, I guess. Sorry, you're blinder than me. No
Yeah.
offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I won this one.
Blurriest person alive.
Terrible.
You are the blindest person in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck contact lenses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
never
can't do
do it.
contacts. I can't do contacts.
I never
hate,
tried.
I hate touching my eye. I tried them one time when I was like 13 and I never again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just no. I really have a pleasant experience.
Is there anything about like when you see stuff in movies like Clockwork Orange where they're doing stuff and they have a contraption opening his eyelids, anything with an eye like creeps you out? Is
Yes.
that like, is it making you like anything about it now? Like making it look
and a
good
less
for you?
profound reference to that same feeling I got when I watched Clockwork Orange. Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kylie Jenner gets LASIK eye surgery in an episode, and they
show it?
They just fucking
All of it?
no, not like the whole thing, but like there's just a shot of her fucking eye just like jacked open.
Ah!
Girls.
Yeah. So I guess you're not looking to do that anytime soon, or would you?
I
I would
think
never.
about it. I definitely think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe someday. I'm gonna let my vision get a little bit worse, maybe before I do that.
Yeah. Right.
But,
Because either way, they're gonna fix it. So.
yeah.
We talked about you being behind the screen, but because I was thinking of like actors. I wonder how many of those got the surgery, or obviously have contacts or whatever, because you can't wear glasses in every freaking if anything you perform in. But are you very like you absolutely knew like no, I'm not in front of the screen, not for me, not acting in any project.
I'm warming up to it a little more.
Ooh. Cool.
I just don't like my picture taken or like video. Like I don't know. I just don't like the way I look.
What about audio?
But I hate the way I sound. I'm gonna listen. I'm probably not gonna listen back to this later because I can't listen to myself talk.
Yeah. We'll put in like a voice double. If you
Yeah,
want. Yeah, you can
yeah.
pick any voice you want. You get like Arnold
Just hire like
Schwarzenegger.
Scarlett Johansson to like tell my voice. Yeah. But yeah. What was the question? What was it?
I don't know. What
the-
actor. You're trying to.
Well, I mean, I literally have my acting class later tonight. It's 6 o'clock.
Ooh, nice.
But I mean, it's an interesting class. Like I appreciate the craft. Like I think about it. I do think about it a lot more. It'd be fun. It is fun when I do it. But I don't know. I just don't have any. I just feel like now it's like I'm already about to be 23 in 6 days. So it's like I feel like I'm too late to the game in terms of like getting all the training and, you know.
Well, one, I don't agree with that.
And stuff, because I'm just in one class. I took an acting class my freshman year or my first year at NYU, and then now I'm in one that's just like actors craft, like elective for filmmakers. Like it's not focused. It's not like an acting school class.
I see what you're saying.
Like,
well, too, the other thing I was gonna ask was, do you feel like taking acting classes or doing this one experience that you've been doing, whatever this course, helps you be a director because you've been on the other side of it?
That's why I do it. Oh my God, yeah. And I've taken 2 different directing the actor classes, 2 different professors, and they're both great, and I learned a lot. And I love working with actors. That's like the best part, for sure.
Yeah. Who are your faves? Who are the actors that you're seeing now? And you're like, oh, if I could work with that person, mwah, chef's kiss.
I don't know. Like, I love Zendaya.
Yeah.
Good.
I've been warming up to Scarlett. I used to have some indifferent feelings about Scarlett Johansson, but I'm definitely warming up to Scarlett. I'm warming up to Jennifer Lawrence very slowly.
Oh, I'm not there yet.
She hasn't really done a lot lately, though.
She's not lately, but she's done a fucking lot of shit. And she's great. She's great.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm liking her a little more than I used to.
Any men? Lakeith Stanfield. You're gonna say that.
Yeah.
I am obsessed with Lakeith right now. I can't believe I didn't say him first.
I was surprised. I was like, oh, she's... we were talking about him earlier.
I don't know. I'm just blanking right now because you guys gave me substances before this. But
excuses.
Yeah, I like a lot of different actors. I love me some Leo. Can't go wrong with some Leo.
Yes, that's funny, tasty man. No, I don't know.
That's a finey, tasty man.
I was a little high brain.
No, he is a finey, tasty man. No one listening to this is going to disagree with that.
Funny, tasty man. Yeah, I don't even think about him that way. That's just funny. He's attractive, but I don't.
Leo?
You would lick with cream off him?
At any point in his career. after Gilbert Grape.
I was gonna ask that period of time. Who would I lick?
That's a new question.
No, I had to think about it. Everyone think about your answer.
Roger Rabbit. Next question.
Oh my God.
Why is that weird?
That's an animal.
So?
Isn't that animated?
He's like he speaks.
That's weird.
Animal rights are important.
That's weird.
Wow.
You could have picked anyone, and you. What is that?
I think Roger Rabbit.
I feel
judged.
I feel wrong. I feel wrong. My skin feels wrong. Just listening to you, I feel so disturbed.
Now, if I was a cartoon also, and also a rabbit, would it make you feel better about it?
But you're not. I don't live in hypotheticals,
Right,
Brendan.
I guess you're right. Anyway, so we all learned a little bit about ourselves today.
Get yourself together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Beccah, would you like to round off your list at all?
Oh, do you want to know how many you got? Yeah.
I'm trying to think of more things.
Cool.
I gotta
jewelry. He works with Ben Baller to make all his own jewelry.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
And stuff. Or design, although he doesn't physically make them, obviously. He designs them.
What is the brand name?
Tyler's brand is Golf Wang.
I
And Ben Baller is the jeweler.
got you.
Ben Baller, that's a good name.
Yeah.
That's his real name?
I think his company's called like If and Co or something like that. That might be someone completely different. I'm just like not remembering right, but I think that's Ben Baller's like company. Maybe.
Disclaimer: people on this podcast are under substances. It is 420, an illegal state, so do not come to
Oh my God, it's 420! I forgot it's 420.
Yeah.
It's 420, everyone.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This is so nice to be 420ing on 420.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm very at peace.
Is there anything you want to drop? Like social media handles, things coming soon for your
How can we help you?
production house.
How can people get
or-
involved if they're listening
Yeah,
to
how do
this podcast at home?
How can someone get crabs?
How do
if
they
they want
send
to?
you?
Wow.
We have a couple of film financiers who are sitting at home right now listening to this podcast. No.
I'm hoping to release a music video this Sunday for my friend, for Anthony Verdini.
Can we know what it's called? Or is it top
It's
secret?
called Twan and the Boys Wildly Wonderful Weekend Getaway.
Nice.
And it's a 3-part short film.
Weekend Getaways. Does it take place in the Airbnb?
No,
No, I'm just kidding.
It's not. It takes place in, I don't know if I want to say.
No, you don't. You
Yeah, don't spoil it.
I was just being stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we also, I shouldn't say this, but we also didn't have permission to shoot at some of the places that we shot.
Yes.
So I don't want to plug anything.
This is all parody satire anyway on this podcast.
Yeah.
Anything that's said here. So.
So,
Yeah.
All right,
and
well.
yeah, I'm producing a short film that we're shooting in June called The Captain.
Nice.
What's that about?
It's about, I don't know, I don't know if he wants me to talk about
Okay,
it.
yeah. No worries.
It's just
Ooh.
about, it's nothing crazy. I mean, I really like it, but, it's not, it's just like a short film.
No, I'm just saying, people who are listening, get excited because now it's just very enticing. Want to know more about it? You guys just
I
have
didn't
to
write it. My friend's
stay
directing
tuned.
it. Devon Prabhakar is directing it. And it's just a short film about this comic book illustrator who's like retired, and he calls up an old friend, and they kind of reconnect through this like childhood superhero like fantasy that they had when they were kids. And it's like there's a little superhero surreal sort of twist at the end, and yeah, it's fun.
I want to watch
sounds
it.
fun.
Yep, sounds
Yeah,
cute.
it's
That
really
sounds
cute.
fun indeed.
Yeah.
You want your number?
My number?
Yeah.
Yes,
Or
your-
how
your-
many
your
Tyler
phone number.
projects you got?
I'm trying to think. I can probably think of more. It's fine. Yeah, what's my number?
Are you sure?
Yeah, the concerts count. I was talking about my concerts.
I don't know if you want to delve into TV or anything.
Oh,
before
right,
it's over.
Loiter Squad. Please.
You're gonna be
Jellies on Cartoon Network. That was disrespectful of me. I'm sorry.
We're sorry again.
It was the
Tyler.
weed speaking, not
Yeah.
you.
He's been in a lot of fields. He is.
Oh,
That's true.
he was in a show. He was a guest star on.
Yes, he was.
What show was that? Was it with Jim Carrey or something?
Wait.
Who was on that? What show was that? I think it was on FX or something.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
He was a guest star
I
on that
forgot.
show.
He was in it. Oh
Yes.
my god.
I totally don't remember what it's called though.
Oh,
Was it a
it's
show about
so bad.
adults?
Can I say one word?
The show's only
Can
one
I give her
word.
a hint or a clue?
Yeah, what's that?
I mean,
Wait,
if you
what?
want a hint or a clue, I won't
No,
give it to you.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so.
don't fucking
You
know
He has a
hints.
show. He had a show on Vice night called Nuts and Bolts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was like a documentary show. Music videos. I said music videos. What am I missing? I said Camp Flogno.
No, I think you're basically done now. I think Loiter Squad and Nuts and Bolts were the big one that I was like, oh, those are like meat and potatoes Tyler
Yeah,
now.
Mm.
At least like
Meat
with
and
his
potatoes.
film empire, his TV empire.
I'm meat and potatoes, Tyler.
When I
Alright.
started watching Loiter Squad, I was just like, what the what? Like, they just gave this guy a TV and it was just so good. It's just like, I think it's part of like the continuum of like the Eric Andre universe. Like,
Yeah.
they're definitely
Oh, I need to see his new
part of
movie.
that.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my
it
God.
is. It is Eric Andre.
Very
It
nice.
is.
I want to watch it so bad.
Today's definitely a good day to watch it.
Yeah.
If you have
Yeah.
time later
I don't
tonight.
have time later. That
Oh, yeah,
sucks.
It's a beautiful movie whenever you watch it. It's very, very, it made my heart complete.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, like there's shit too where I was, I was also just like, oh.
Made your
I
stomach
can't watch
empty
it.
also too at the
I
same
was
time.
definitely, like there's just, I mean, I can't, like, I'm
Sarah
like,
Country.
there's just,
Typical.
but anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, 16.
16. That's good.
You got 16.
Nice.
Yeah. Are you happy with your number? Happy with how you did? Are you
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't really think of anything else right now on the spot. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm forgetting anything.
No.
major.
Oh, and the, so people's heads stop hurting at home. It was Kidding. That's the show that Tyler was a guest host, the guest spot. Had a guest spot in Kidding with Jim
Yeah.
Carrey, yes.
Yeah.
So now we can all breathe easy now that we all know that information.
Yeah. We can all breathe easy because it's 420 and we're all smoking weed today.
And it's a beautiful day out. People.
Yeah.
Don't forget to go
So
take a
nice
walk,
out.
clear your head.
And then also watch Eric Andre's new movie.
This is
trivia.
the podcast is for now.
Yeah. It was all for that.
Tune into other sessions of Mary Gaines. Mary Gaines. Mary Jane. Oh my God, we're hitting that point. We have a lot of guests coming in May.
Yeah.
Keep listening to The Morning Shower. Great comedic news. We also have a short film coming. That's on plugging for our team.
Yeah, and also if you're listening to this podcast still and you're like, wow, man, I wish I had some damn weed. Late Night Hump has one more show at Weedman's Joint April 21st. Then we're back
Tomorrow.
the first 3 Wednesdays of May. So come on out, 8 to 10. We're rocking in the backyard, smoking Trenton. Enjoy it before he up and goes all the way to Miami forever.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not going to leave you guys. He's NJ Weedman. He's not
Miami.
FL.
Yeah, he's
Weedman.
exactly.
It doesn't feel the same.
It does not have the same ring to it.
No.
Not at all.
Yeah, NJ is one of the few places that you can call it NJ, and I guess people know what you're talking about right away, right? NY. People call New York NY ever?
Yeah, people
Okay.
do.
Well, never mind. Anyway, no, learn your geography and your abbreviations is my plug for today, because I have no idea where I am right now. Thank you guys for listening to Sessions with Mary Jane. Thank you, Beccah Crabtree, for being on.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for your wisdom and all your time, and thank you guys for listening.